one. Kaela, it's a pleasure to speak with you. I always speak to your family every year because Disney on Ice always comes into the Ontario region, Southern Ontario region. Looking forward to you guys coming back. What is it like to be part of this ice show that has been around for decades and making so many people happy? And especially, I'm going to move over these four folks, you know,
hmm
we're talking about something that no matter what generation you talk about, everybody knows these guys.
Absolutely. No, being a part of the Disney on Ice family is so special. I actually have a really special story because my parents actually were also part of Disney on Ice. They both joined, that's where they met. And so it's so special for me to feel like not only am I part of this family, but it really goes deep into my own personal family, as well as, bringing joy to everyone. When you look out in the audience, there's nothing as magical as when you look at the audience and Mickey makes his entrance or Minnie makes her entrance. All the different characters, everyone's favorite characters are there, and you get to see every single person's face light up at a different moment of the show. So it's so special.
Now, what I love about it too is I know it's supposed to be for kids, but adults like me, we still love the show. It connects with everybody.
It sure does. Yeah, it's really fun to see, Disney adults come to the show or parents bringing their kids that still have that magic in them as well. Grandparents, aunts, uncles, just friends come to the show as well to watch it together. And it's so special to see all those different people come together and be a part of our family as we bring the show to them.
Now, before well, I can't even say officially because if your parents were part of it, you were officially when you were born. But before joining the show itself, what were you doing competitively?
I was in high school. I
Mhm.
joined straight out of high school at 18.
Oh,
And
wow.
so yeah, so I finished up my high school experience and finished up competing around October of like grade 12, my last year of high school. And then in November I auditioned and I was on the road in August that next year.
So wait a minute. In your yearbook, did you say, Disney on Ice? That's where I'm gonna be?
Well, I didn't quite know then. So, of course, I applied to schools as well, but was really hopeful to get to come and be a part of this magic and everything. And I was really lucky. I got to join on an amazing Disney on Ice production, and I'm still here 11 years later.
Wow. How many places have you been to? And I mean, countries and things like that.
I was actually just looking at that the other day. Throughout my 11 years, I've been able to travel to about 26 different countries, as well as all across North America. So I've been really lucky, gotten lots of different experiences, lots of different travel. And yeah, just feel so lucky to have seen everything I've seen.
Okay, let's get to the show. What is this show about?
Well, this show is really special. Disney on Ice Presents Jump In is about making magical memories with the people you love the most. We have Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, and they have their magical mouse pad that takes us through all different stories as we bring the audiences Frozen, Toy Story, Encanto. We also get to see Nick and Judy from Zootopia on the ice for the very first time, which is so exciting. It's so fun to see the audiences light up when they come out, as well as we get Inside Out 2, where you get anxiety on the ice for the first time, which is really special, as well as we also get to see Moana 2 for the very first time on ice. And it's so fun. We have these amazing production numbers that are part of the Moana 2 segment, and we really are excited to bring them to the audience.
Now, because we've just finished up with one part of the Winter Olympics,
Mhm.
people are going to be really excited to see these ice performers in person because they're going to be going, hey, are we going to be seeing some of the things that we saw in the Olympics? Are we going to be seeing on ice? I know we're not going to see everything, but I know there'll be some things we'll get a chance to see.
Yeah, so what's really fun about like Disney on Ice and with the Olympics and everything around is we combine that, right? Like you have your competitive skating, those same kind of elements, but then we also take certain elements that they're not allowed to do in competitive skating, such as we have three really featured aerial apparatuses in our show. You get to see Ariel on her Spanish web as she is flying through the air. Rapunzel and Flynn on an aerial silk as it represents her hair, and she is flying around through the sky, and the two of them are doing this really magical number together. And then we also get to see Louisa fly with one of her donkeys, which is really fun.
Now, what you just mentioned is actually going to be my next question.
Hmm.
Special effects. That's the thing I
Yes.
love also. Can you give us one more hint on a special effect that we can look forward to?
Well, we get some dazzling effects in this show, such as in Moana 2, we get to see the ice light on fire, which is so cool.
Oh man, I cannot wait to see that. Also, something
Hmm.
else that I love that you don't, of course, see in competitive skating in the Olympics is um, you folks will get together and you will do something where several ice skaters will do something together. And it's an
Hmm.
amazing thing to see because people don't understand the coordination. Like it's difficult, but you guys make it look so easy.
Yeah, we have so many beautiful ensemble numbers on this show where you get to see anywhere from 5 to 20 skaters on the ice at the same time doing these coordinated dances or skating routines. And it's so cool the way that we all have to interact with each other. We call it guiding, right? Where we have to kind of look side to side to make sure that we're in our lines and everything, as well as bringing the choreography to the highest level possible. It's really cool to see. And it's one of my favorite parts of the show actually is all these different ensemble numbers because they just bring what we're portraying to life.
And what about the merch? We got to talk about that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. The different snow cones and the light up ones and the dolls. And we actually have like different kind of t-shirts and stuff now, which is more of a newer thing as well.
For folks who may have never gone, and I've been lucky
Hmm.
enough that I've gone so many times, and I've gotten some front row seats, which is even more fun. What do you want to say to somebody who's never been to Disney on Ice?
I think that there's nothing more magical than, like I said before, getting to see these characters on the ice for the first time, especially when they make their entrances and you can feel the audience light up. My favorite entrance in the whole show is Olaf, actually. Olaf makes his entrance and you just hear the crowd go wild. I'm always backstage and I can hear it. The minute Olaf enters the ice, everybody just screams and they're so excited. There's that magic that it brings, that excitement. You don't get that many other places, and it's really fun to be a part of.
And where can we look for you? What characters are you going to be?
I portray the role of Rapunzel in the show, so I'm actually the one that you get to see flying through the air.
Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to see that. Well, I'll be
Yes.
waving the most just
Yeah.
so, I don't want to throw you off, but I still want to get your attention to know that.
Oh, I love when people wave to me. It's one of my favorite parts, and I try to wave back.
Fantastic. Look, thank you so much for doing this interview. Kind of wait to see you folks come to our area. It's going to be so much fun. And the way things are these days, oh my goodness, we need some Disney magic. Thank you again
Yes.
for the interview.
Thank you.